Hi there. Take a seat. Thanks. How are you?
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I apologize for calling you in here like this, but this situation came up with Alex, and I'm professionally obligated to bring it to your attention, so...
It's not a gun, is it?
What?
It's not that Alex brought a gun to school, is it?
Why? Does Alex have a gun?
Alex isn't supposed to have a gun. But my father has been living with us since my mom died, and a few days ago he told me he doesn't know where one of his guns is, so I was worried.
I didn't ask you to come in for anything gun-related.
Thank God. I was really worried you were going to tell me something about my child that was going to turn our lives upside down.
Well...
Oh, come on. What is it? Was there a fight? Did Alex cuss at you? Because if that's it, I apologize, but if Alex gets angry enough, the four-letter words can start flying. The kid's got a mouth like a sailor sometimes, which I suppose is my fault.
Were you in the Navy?
No. Why?
So, the thing about Alex is, first of all, I should tell you, Alex is a great kid and an excellent student, and, you know, there are no discipline problems. I've never been cussed at since you brought it up. Not by Alex, anyway. As a matter of fact...
By the last parent who was in here.
Yeah. Good thing he didn't have a gun.
Why, what'd you do?
Nothing. That's just how it goes with parents sometimes. I've gotten used to it.
Whatever you say.
What I was about to say was, as a matter of fact, Alex is the brightest student in my second block class. Good test scores... Homework is always done on time, participates in class discussions. I wish I had 20 more Alexes in that group.
That's good to hear.
But...
And, I have to tell you, a little surprising.
Surprising?
Well, the impression I've gotten from Alex is that you two don't get along. Lately, when Alex talks about your class and you, I'm hearing words like oppressive and judgmental, almost like you've got a problem with my child.
I can assure you, I don't have a problem with your child.
Then why would Alex say you were a pushy shitbag?
Alex is a very strong-willed...
Or a brainwashed fuckwit who just wants to indoctrinate me.
I don't...
Or a wannabe tough guy who is actually a big pussy with a pussy instead of a mouth, and every time he opens his pussy mouth, what comes out is more pussy talk that makes him sound like an even bigger pussy.
I understand that from Alex's point of view, some of what
Those are direct quotes.
I believe you, but...
Except for the third one, which I embellished a little. Now you call me in here for a parent-teacher conference for some reason unrelated to cussing or illicit gun possession. So if you do have a problem with my child, I wish you'd just tell me what it is so we can settle it right here and right now.
I don't have a problem with Alex. We have had a few tense exchanges over... Okay, look. Here's why I asked you to come in. Alex is, generally speaking, a terrific student and gets along well with the other students, but Alex is Alex, and Alex being who Alex is, you know, I'm required to talk to you about this, but I have to tell you just person to person, I'm very reluctant to tell you what I need to tell you.
Well, you should be, because if you badmouth my child, you're going to have a problem with me. I know Alex is a little different, but people always jump to conclusions and act like they know things that they don't know. So, yeah, if this is going the way I think it's going, you're right to be reluctant. Say whatever you need to say, but be careful how you say it. This is my family you're talking about here.
I understand.
I won't tolerate someone in my family being victimized by whatever agenda you're running here.
I am required to tell you that yesterday Alex came to me and asked to be referred to using female pronouns.
And?
And I told her I would.
Is that all?
No. Furthermore, I told her that I accepted her and would respect her gender identity and would see to it that, at least in my classroom, everyone else respected it too.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Good?
Yeah. Did you think I was going to be pissed because you told me Alex is a girl? I knew she was trans. She came out to us like a year ago.
And you're okay with it?
Of course I'm okay with it. She's my kid. I'm okay with whatever she is. I thought you weren't okay with it.
No, I'm very okay with it.
Okay, then. I figured you were either going to talk to me about Alex being trans or why you gave her a C on that research essay. She was really mad at you for that.
It's a formal essay, and she wrote it in first person, which is not how you write a formal essay.
She says she wrote it how it needed to be written.
Well, it needed to be written in third person. What she turned in was well written. I had to grade it the way I did because she didn't follow the assignment. But at least it was in prose. One student turned in a haiku.
Sounds above my pay grade. She made it sound like the end of the world, getting that C. You know how teenagers are, think they know everything.
That is the truth.
I'll have a talk with her. Tell her not to be so hard-headed next time.
Thank you. And thank you for being there for your daughter. I have to say, this meeting wound up going a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Really?
I've been dreading it all day.
You really have to have a parent conference every time you find out a student is trans?
State law mandates it.
That's messed up. I didn't know. We just moved here over the summer.
Yeah. You can never be sure how a parent is going to react, you know? But I'm happy Alex has such a supportive dad, and I'm glad we're both on the same page.
Same here. I'd much rather us be friends than enemies.
Agreed. Hey, since we're friends, you should really speak with your father about those guns of his.
Oh, hey, you're preaching to the choir there. If it was up to me, he'd get rid of every last one of them. I hate having them in the house.
And maybe just try to keep a closer eye on Alex when she's doing her schoolwork. Make sure she's following the assignment.
Maybe you don't tell me how to raise my kid!
And there it is.